Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah.
And we are
ready to roll. Want to be a part of the video, huh?
This is Coda. Where are you going, silly girl?
Then how are you going to get out now? Today, we're taking a look back at our December.
So we started a channel in December. That was kind of a big deal. As most of you know, we are brand new to this, and we have almost been going for a month now. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, and we wanted to say a special thank you to all of those of you that have supported us, who have liked and subscribed and watched our videos and commented. We really, really, really appreciate all that you've done for us.
Yeah, and being patient with us as we kind of learn how to do this, because it is brand new and we know that the sound could be better and we know the video quality could be better and we know we're going to get better at all of the things, editing and just being better on camera. And so we're super happy with all of the support that we've gotten from all of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, really.
Yeah. December was a busy month of playing games. We played 115 plays of 51 different games.
That is a lot for us.
It is a lot for us. That's a big month. Because typically we do not have that many plays. But I will say that this last month was full of short games, and not all of them, obviously, but a lot of games we played were shorter in length, so that gets more plays.
Sure.
And then also it was over Christmas, and so we got a lot of opportunity to play games when maybe we don't always have that much time to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, none of the plays that we had in December were on BGA. They were all in real life, IRL, as the kids say.
Right. So I like to keep our stats in BG Stats. And so it's fun to look back over our winning percentages over the month. And with 115 plays, Josiah ended with a 44% win average and mine was 34. It is not unusual for my stat to be lower than his. He typically wins more games than I do.
We created 5 videos in December. Games we bring to Christmas.
Yeah, that video was actually just the games that we have previously brought to Christmas that we had success with, that we enjoyed, and things that we were thinking about bringing at the time that we made that video.
Yeah. And then most anticipated games of 2025, which is our most viewed video.
Most viewed video.
At this point. Biggest surprises of 2024.
Yeah, those were the games that weren't necessarily published in 2024. They could have been published in 2024. They were new to us games that were really big surprises we didn't expect.
Yep. And then top 10 new to us games in 2024.
Yes, and those were definitely not published in 2024. They were just new to us, and we have a great list, so go check that out.
Yep. And then that time I lost, or games that I lose more than I win, which I thought was a really fun video to make. It was super interesting to look at that, and because we don't often look at what are the games that I lose most of the time, and so it was really interesting to look at those. So please go check those out if any of those sound interesting to you guys.
Yes. This month we also did a board game advent. I got the idea from Jamie at Foster the Meeple. She did a video about putting together a board game advent. And I thought that was really cute and clever. And so I put one together for us. So I put on like 3x5 cards, the name of the game, and then created envelopes. Shuffled them. Created envelopes with cute little Christmas decorations on it. And then mix them all up and stuff them in an envelope without looking to see what was on it. And then he opened them every day. I wanted him to open it since he didn't get to see what I wrote on the game itself.
Yeah, it was really fun to be able to, it was like opening a present every day, to which game are we playing today? It was really fun, and I loved the anticipation of it. And there were times when we were busy, and so we had to stack up at 2 or 3 and then play through them, all in one sitting. But it was just overall really fun idea, and I'm really glad that you found that.
And then so now we're going to talk about our favorite plays of December. So do you want to talk about yours first?
Sure. I will say that there are 2 that I was going between as my favorite plays of December, and then I've got one honorable mention.
Okay.
So the 2 that I was going between are Too Many Bones and Fromage.
Okay.
And I ended up moving Too Many Bones up to the number one spot. It's a game that's a little bit older, but it was new to us in December. It checked so many boxes for me in board gaming. It's RPG, fantasy themed, dice, poker chip things, and I love the production value, being able to upgrade your character, and it just is really, really fun for me. It's a boss battler.
Yeah, that's really good. So my number one play is The Crew, which I've talked about in another video, but I think the reason it was so awesome in December was because we got to play it with our younger daughter, Michaela, and her fiance, Talon. And it was the first time we played with them. I don't know, there was just something about it. We just had so much fun playing The Crew. We were working through all the scenarios and it kept getting harder and harder. And I don't know, it was just so fun that was absolutely my favorite play of December.
We've played it with a gaming group that was not specifically gamers.
Yeah.
And so being able to play it with those two who are gamers was such an interesting and fun way to play it, because you really got to dive into the complicated strategies, and everybody could handle it, and and then getting to learn how to work off of each other, and what everybody's trying to do, what everybody's thinking, and to accomplish the goal. It was just really, really fun.
It was. So that was my number one play, The Crew. And you said you had an honorable mention?
I have an honorable mention
one as well.
Okay. So my honorable mention is Kelp. It almost made it to the number one discussion, but it just fell a tiny bit short, and probably with more plays it might move up to that spot. But yeah, just being able to have such asymmetrical play, and the theme is right up my alley.
Oh yes.
And so, and even the mechanisms of the game, rolling dice, or kind of playing a shell game as the octopus,
Yeah, and as an octopus, you're playing cards, and you're kind of building up what you have as you go. So there's a little bit of a deck building element on one side, and then the other side is like rolling dice, and
it's a really, really good game, and it almost made that discussion for number one, but just fell short a tiny bit.
And my honorable mention was The Loop. The Loop is a cooperative game. It's you're going through time, and you're making time loops trying to defeat Dr. Foe. I think the reason that this is my honorable mention is because for some reason when I look at The Loop, I didn't remember it being as fun as it was.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if we just didn't have like a great first few experiences with it or what, but in my mind, it was okay. But for some reason, I put it in that board game advent and decided we should pull it back out because it's been a long time. And we did, and we even played on the easiest scenario.
Yep.
And I thought, oh wow, this is really fun, and it made me want to get it back out and play it all the scenarios.
Yeah, so, we had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
and that was a bit surprising for me as well.
So anyway, that was my honorable mention. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, and tell us down below in the comments what were your favorite games that you played in December, and if you keep any stats, put them down in the comments below. We would love to learn about you.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.